Grandma dropped and shattered her jade bangle. With a loud bang, it unexpectedly turned into an incredibly cute red panda. But that wasn't all. The remaining beautiful women began transforming together. The eldest aunt removed her brooch. The second aunt pulled out her hairpin. The third aunt took off her earrings. The youngest aunt slipped off her ring, accompanied by a series of crisp cracking sounds. They all turned into red pandas of different shapes. They came from a mysterious ancient family. When the women of the family entered puberty, they would transform into red pandas. That day, the girl woke up and discovered she had transformed. But it was her first time experiencing something like this. She didn't know the family secret. She thought she was dreaming, yet her fluffy cheeks and chubby belly were so real. She sniffed her armpits, and there was even a strong, pungent body odor. At that moment, her mother heard the noise and rushed over. The girl didn't want her mother to see her like this, so she panicked and hid everywhere. Unfortunately, her face was too big, and she couldn't squeeze out. The instant her mother opened the door, she quickly hid in the bathtub.
I'm a gross red monster!
Her mother mistakenly thought her daughter had gotten her first period, so she thoughtfully took out painkillers and a hot water bottle, along with a large stack of sanitary pads. Just as she was about to comfort her daughter, she suddenly smelled something burning in the kitchen.
My porridge!
Taking advantage of her mother leaving, the girl quickly ran back to her bedroom. She kept reassuring herself that this was all just a dream, and that she would return to normal after sleeping. She closed her eyes and relaxed her body. To her surprise, the cat ears really disappeared. Then she took a deep breath, and her tail vanished as well. Seeing this, she picked up a comb and began brushing her fur.
Yes! No!
Suddenly, the girl realized that the transformation was controlled by emotions. As long as she stayed calm, she wouldn't turn into a panda. She tried relaxing again, and truly returned to normal. After discovering this rule, she became extremely cautious. The next day at school, she carefully made her way inside. Unexpectedly, her deskmate deliberately teased her. The girl became very angry, and the next second, seeing that she was about to be exposed, the girl hurriedly covered her tail and ran into the classroom. She thought that would be the end of it, but to her shock, her mother, worried about her, had come to school. She snuck in quietly, but the security guard noticed and stopped her. Their argument attracted a crowd of students. The girl was extremely nervous.
Tell him you forgot your pants!
Hearing those words, the girl was so embarrassed she felt like exploding on the spot. Her mother was completely stunned. The girl didn't know how to face it and could only run away from school. Her mother immediately got into her car and chased after her. The girl's unusual appearance not only frightened pedestrians, but even caused traffic accidents. In her panic, the girl tried to climb onto a rooftop, but the ladder was old and tilted dangerously. Seeing her daughter on the roof, her mother immediately kicked off her high heels and chased after her. At that moment, the girl could see her home. She gathered all her strength and leaped forward. Just like that, the girl ran home crying. She hid under the covers, sobbing loudly. Soon, both her parents rushed in. To her surprise, they seemed to have expected this all along. While the girl was confused, her parents took her to a mysterious house. It turned out that long ago, their ancestors prayed to the heavens for powerful strength to protect the family. On a red moon night, the heavens truly granted them magical power. By controlling their emotions, they could transform into powerful red pandas. With this power, they successfully resisted their enemies. From then on, this ability was passed down through generations. However, in this peaceful era, the power became a burden instead. Hearing this, the girl was furious. In her view, this was not a gift, but a curse. Seeing her daughter about to lose control, her mother quickly stopped her and told her how to remove it. As long as the red panda spirit was sealed on the night of the red moon, she could return to normal forever. However, the next red moon was still a month away. During this time, the girl had to control her emotions carefully, or she would permanently become a red panda. Just then, her best friends suddenly came to visit. The girl didn't want to see them, but they excitedly said their idol was about to hold a concert.
What?
The girl hugged them and explained everything from beginning to end. She had worried that her friends would be scared, but unexpectedly, they were not afraid at all and even loved her current form. However, if she wanted to go out, she had to pass her parents' emotional test. If she lost control and turned into a panda, she wouldn't be allowed to leave.
Said orangutan. Deforestation. Your second place spelling bee trophy.
Even so, the girl managed to control her emotions. Seeing this, her parents decided to give her a final test. Her father took out a mysterious box and quickly hid to the side.
So cute!
The girl successfully passed the final test, but when she said she wanted to attend the concert, her parents strongly objected. In her mother's opinion, today's idols were too chaotic, with scandals everywhere, and she feared it would harm her daughter's values. In anger, the girl returned to her room. Just then, her grandmother called. She had seen news reports about the girl on TV and immediately proposed to personally conduct the sealing ritual. Her mother intended to refuse, but the call had already ended. The next day, the girls complained that their parents refused to buy concert tickets for them. At this point, the only way to attend the concert was to earn the money themselves. At that moment, the girl got excited and transformed into a red panda again. Unexpectedly, this scene was spotted by other classmates. Her cuteness was irresistible to the girls. In exchange for photos with her, they were willing to donate their pocket money. Thus, the girl made a large sum of money from photo taking. Even so, they were still short of one ticket. Just then, her desk mate appeared and said that if she attended his party, he would give her a concert ticket. For the sake of the ticket, the girl had no choice but to agree. At the party, the girl became the center of attention. Everyone had a great time. After the party, they finally gathered enough tickets. Just as they were looking forward to the concert, they learned it had been postponed. Even worse, the new date fell on the same day as the sealing ritual. The girl felt like the world was collapsing. Her desk mate kept provoking her, making her even angrier. She lunged at him just as she was about to strike. Her mother suddenly appeared and stopped her. Her mother didn't blame her, but instead accused her three best friends, believing they had led her astray. The friends tried to explain, but her mother refused to listen. To avoid angering her mother further, the girl chose to remain silent. Finally, the night of the red moon arrived. That day, her grandmother came with many people to the girl's home. They were determined to perform the ritual themselves. Her grandfather transformed into a Taoist and drew a circle on the ground, placing the girl in the center. The family began striking ritual instruments and chanting spells. In an instant, the circle emitted a blue glow and lifted the girl into the air. Her grandfather quickly raised his sword. A beam of red light shot from it, striking the girl's forehead. The next second, her soul entered a bamboo forest. There, she met her ancestors. They took out a mirror. If she passed through it, she would be completely separated from the red panda. But just before succeeding, she saw the red panda in pain. She remembered their joyful moments together. For the red panda's sake, she abandoned the ritual. Her mother thought the ritual had failed and encouraged her to try again. But the girl firmly declared that she would never separate from the red panda. Ignoring her family's objections, she ran toward the concert. Her mother was in deep pain, having never seen her daughter like this before. Her emotions collapsed. The panda spirit seized the chance to escape from the necklace and merged with her. Meanwhile, the girl arrived at the concert venue. She found her friends and sincerely apologized to them. They were generous and didn't hold the past against her. They reconciled once again. Just then, an enormous red panda appeared at the venue. Its massive body instantly terrified everyone away. The mother had completely lost control and began wreaking havoc. At that moment, the relatives rushed over. They had to perform a ritual to seal the mother's panda spirit. The father drew a circle on the ground, while the family stood in a line. When everything was ready, the girl seized the moment and knocked her mother to the ground. As the red moon was about to disappear, her mother lay outside the circle. If the seal failed, she would permanently become a red panda. Desperate, the girl tried with all her strength to pull her mother back into the circle.
I'm sorry, Mom.
No matter how hard she tried, it was useless. Seeing this, her grandmother broke through the seal and rushed forward. The other family members shattered their seals as well, all transforming into red pandas. Chanting spells, they dragged the mother back into the circle, but their voices were too weak to activate the formation. At that moment, the girl's friends and the idol stepped in to help. With everyone's combined effort, the formation burst into brilliant light. All the pandas floated into the air. The next second, the girl returned to the bamboo forest. She heard someone crying, running over. She discovered it was her mother when she was young. It turned out that her mother had accidentally hurt her grandmother in the past and had lived in guilt ever since. The girl finally understood her mother's pain. She gently took her mother's hand and led her out of the bamboo forest. In a blink, her mother returned to her original form. Seeing this, her grandmother tightly embraced her. Years of resentment vanished in that moment. As everyone passed through the mirror, the panda spirits returned to the bamboo forest. However, the girl ultimately chose to keep her panda spirit. This time, her mother respected her decision. From then on, the girl and the panda spirit lived in perfect harmony, bringing endless joy to the town.